I'm confident, but it doesn't matter according to the research. It's more about the type of confidence that you have to become a great leader. That's what we're looking at right now. You have problems maybe as a leader and you're a confident person, but it doesn't really matter. I'm a best-selling author and a full-time researcher, and I'm in my 40s, a leader, and I'm looking at it now from the research point of view. Bonus comes later with my own thoughts. Research examined military leaders and explored how leadership and self-efficacy influenced leadership. They found a distinction of leadership assertiveness efficacy, which is confidence in making decisions and leading others. This predicted developmental leadership, but also leadership control efficacy, which is remaining calm while emotionally controlled, did not consistently predict stronger leadership performance. Now, in a second article, it strengthens their findings. Researchers studying leadership in environments such as business found that leadership self-efficacy generally predicted that leadership effectiveness was there, but that the relationship became more complicated when task complexity increased. This matters to us in our 40s as leaders, as men, is because we know that context matters, pressure matters, and complexity matters, because again, that's what the research is saying to us. So how can we solve the problem of mid-career or men in their 40s? Rebuilding leadership confidence. Well, stop equating calmness with leadership confidence. It's not necessarily that calmness and leadership confidence are aligning together. Remaining composed does matter for sure. It's a very good starting point. But if we jump off it too quickly and assume that confidence is the only way that's going to guide us forward, that's where there's a big mistake. Remember that composure alone does not automatically create leadership. And it doesn't automatically create people that want to follow you, that feel confident that you're confident, and therefore they should be led by you. To distinguish between confidence and action. Many leaders say, if I felt more confident, I'd lead better. So it's just a matter of confidence. But no, the research is saying differently, because it's suggesting that action often strengthens confidence, not only the reverse. Now, if you build decision confidence, it's a better thing than looking at general confidence and all. Leadership assertiveness includes, according to the research, making decisions. Now, if we stop on that point for a second, there's a lot of decisions we have to make in a day. As a man in our 40s, we may be looking after people like older people. We may be looking after younger people like children. We may be looking after people in work as a boss. And with all of that, there's many, many decisions. People are inconsistent, and therefore we have to make decisions for the better of them. But also, if we're in business, we have to be looking at the bottom line, the bucks, the lula, and the money that keeps these people in jobs so that they're not emotional at all. I might be coming across as if leadership is a tough thing, but remember, there are also wins in leadership. They might only be very small, but you need to use those small leadership wins, because self-efficacy develops through successful experiences. By looking on the previous experiences prior to this video, they might be negative. You might have been attracted to the topic of this video because of challenges with your confidence within your leadership. But that doesn't mean to say there's not small wins right now, even today, even as you're thinking through different things in management that you have right now or leadership aspects in your life. Stop interpreting complexity in this way, then we're going to be more successful. Complex environments weaken confidence, performance, and relationships. If you're, say, asking, is this hard because I'm weak? Or is this genuinely difficult? These are normal questions to have right now. But there's certainly questions that you have to have going forward if you want to improve your confidence in your decision making, in yourself as a leader going forward in any aspect of your business or life. You need to audit your leadership story. I touched on taking out an iPhone or a pen and paper, and this is really good. We can take a diary of this because we need to write down recent wins. Let's broaden it out now from the tiny wins. Maybe there's bigger wins. There might only be one, but there's certainly one in one aspect of your life. There has to be leadership within your relationship or relationships at work or within older people or even friendships. Just grasp onto one recent win and build from there. Just take it all apart. Look at the ingredients. Why did you make the decision in that regard, in that way, at that time? Another thing we need to do is practice developmental leadership. Researchers linked confidence within these studies with inspiring others, role modeling, and motivating teams. You can bundle all these three things together. These are great leadership traits in that you walk into a room and suddenly a person goes, that is a leader. don't have to have a badge on them. I know they're the leader because they're being decisive. They're practicing developmental leadership. They're showing the practice. That means you can take all the nuggets of the past, even if you failed at your leadership, if you're not confident in it, and you can take them all apart, put them back together, and now you're practicing. It's actually a verb. It means there's action there with regard to trying to improve. If people see that you're trying to improve, if people see that you're trying to make the best decision, you'll get there. Leadership is influence, not certainty all of the time. Try to reduce your hidden stress load. It's there. Just acknowledge it. You don't have to tell everybody. You don't even have to tell me in the comments, but welcome down below, because confidence falls under excessive strain. Try to review your workload. If you can just take away one little thing a day, or even one little thing at a certain time of day that irritates you, then you are reducing the potential for stress. Uncertainty can also be a pusher towards stress. And we mentioned relationships. There could be one person there that makes you feel very uncertain. So get them out as much as possible of your life. Role overload. You can be pushed with different things too that overload the role, and we need to decrease them. We need to specify exactly what's beneficial and what is not. Be efficient in our progress. But if you rebuild through contribution, you're going to have a benefit, because mentor younger colleagues will bounce the information back to you. You teach, you'll feel good. And with teaching, you'll start looking at the theory and what should happen. It'll also remind you of things you did well in the past. Try to guide, because rebuilding through contribution helps rebuild not just your mentee, the coachee, the person that you're helping, but it helps you to remind yourself as you're driving away from the session that, gosh, I used to make decisions in a different way. Leadership confidence often returns when leaders notice what they've missed out on. And the great thing about it is you can redefine your leadership strength. Younger leaders often rely on energy. You're a little bit older, but you're not ancient. You're in your mid-40s or 40s, somewhere along the line. But your mid-career leadership often leads with judgment. You have sound judgment. You're going to be better because of this video, I hope. Your perspective, that's where the research is coming from, to give and feed into your personal perspective. And you have, or should at least have, more emotional maturity at this time. Now, these studies suggest a powerful message for men trying to rebuild their leadership confidence. Leadership is not simply believing in yourself. Effective leadership comes from acting, deciding, adapting, and continuing. And my last piece of my takeaway for your bonus is that it's about you and your personal perspective. So right now, after this video, you can go ahead and improve. Thanks for watching. Please like this video. If you subscribe, comment to say that you have, and we'll look after you.